Alright guys, in this video, I'm going to expose the Luciferian fraud rapper that is known as Tom McDonald. So yesterday I left a comment on his Instagram page saying, "Throwing up the devil horns again, Hangover Gang. It is so obvious you're a Luciferian who sold his soul for fame and fortune. Enjoy it while it lasts." He responded with, "Stop smoking meth and using the internet. Go turn a toaster into a calculator or something." So the comment was about this photograph. You have this little kid here dressed up as this little Luciferian, Tom McDonald. And I don't like it because this kid's putting up the devil horns and he's not even aware of it. This guy, the devil horns, the all mocking tongue that he does, looks like a demon. This guy is inspiring youngsters, and look at him. Look at him. So I'm going to really expose him in this video, and he's going to wish that he didn't do this. He went on his Twitter and did this. Me reading the comments, and he put up my comment followed by his comment with an image of him dressed as Satan eating some flaming hot Cheetos. He said, "I'm so tired of the Tom McDonald conspiracies. A kid and his girlfriend broke their backs and sacrificed everything for 10 years to build an empire from nothing, capital letters. And people really trying to give the devil and the Illuminati all the credit." So I've definitely got in his head with my comment, because most people who leave comments will say, "You're amazing, Tom. You're inspirational, Tom. I want to be just like you, Tom." Even though he's blatantly a Luciferian who sold his soul to the devil. This guy acts like he's independent. He doesn't have any of the major record labels behind him. It's all lies. This guy's probably from a Masonic family or an Illuminati bloodline. They'll try and tell you these people come from nothing, just like they told you Eminem came from nothing and he lived in a trailer park with his mum. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't. So he thinks he's cool by doing this. I call him out to be a Luciferian, and then he puts an image of him dressed as Satan with devil horns, eating flaming hot Cheetos. Anyways, mate, I'm about to destroy you here. So this is what I posted on my Patreon. I called out rapper Tom McDonald as I believe he is a Luciferian and that he is deceiving the masses. I believe his music and lyrics are great and he speaks so much truth, but I think it is close to impossible for an artist to have 2.78 million YouTube subs without being controlled opposition. And we all know controlled opposition will feed you truth, but also deceive you. Also, the symbolism in his photos are off the charts satanic. You can't deny that. Thomas McDonald, known professionally as Tom McDonald, is a Canadian rapper, songwriter, and former professional wrestler. The wrestling industry, guys, is just as satanic as the music industry. MacDonald first rose to prominence with the release of his song White Boy, and his songs Fake Woke and Snowflakes both appeared on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2021. Again, unless you're a part of the order, you don't get to be in the Billboard Hot 100. This independent guy just worked his way up through hard work and dedication and talent. It's a myth, guys. Unless you're part of the club, you do not get a mainstream following. It's so obvious now to me. This guy has a major following. A major following. Yes, there's musicians with a bigger following, but he's playing the role of this guy who's independent. Nice Slipknot shirt here. He's just playing his role. He's playing his role, guys, and people have no idea. And I do not believe for a second he does not have the record labels behind him. Look at this. People so stupid. He's just mocking his fans. He's just mocking his fans. But the fans won't believe it. Here he is, with Paul Heyman, the Jew, who's in WWE. So yeah, he was a pro wrestler and now he's a rapper. Two of the most satanic industries. The music industry and the wrestling industry. It's a joke. People like Heyman, this guy is satanic. Eminem, satanic. Basically, Tom McDonald's the new Eminem with half the talent. But his music's still very good. I'll give him that. His music's good. However, I don't think he writes his own music at all. I don't know if he claims to, but I don't think he does. And the people who own the music industry, if they didn't want his music out there, it wouldn't be out there. This guy would be gone by now. But no, he has almost 3 million YouTube subs. Again, when you learn who owns YouTube, it's the same people who own Hollywood and the music industry, the whole entertainment industry. It's the Vatican, it's the Jesuits, and they own Tom McDonald. So he said this: "I'm so tired of the Tom McDonald conspiracies. A kid and his girlfriend broke their backs and sacrificed everything for 10 years to build an empire from nothing, and people really trying to give the devil and the Illuminati all the credit." Then you have people like this guy, Travis Sharp. Those people speak from pure ignorance. Yes, I'm so ignorant. Anyone that actually listens for the substance in your music could not possibly deny the excellence forged from pain and personal experience. Never said his music's not good. Never said his lyrics are not good. I'm saying he sold his soul. People want to hate when they couldn't do it, so you shouldn't be able to either. Never wanted to be a rapper, guys. Never wanted to be in the music industry. So, literally, I'm not jealous. And yes, I am hating on him because he's inspiring young kids to dress like this. This kid looks no older than 7 years old. And his parents should have a word with themselves, in my opinion. So he had to emphasize 10 years. He really had to emphasize the 10 years. Why? He emphasizes the 10 years whilst he's dressed as Satan. Interesting, Thomas, because Satan gets you 10 in gematria. And it also gets you 55. And 55 is the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. So, Thomas, you picked the wrong guy to try and embarrass here, because I'm going to really call you out. So MacDonald, he released his debut album on 12/21/2015. Everything's by the numbers with these Masons, with these Luciferians. December the 21st, 2015. How many days does that leave in the year, guys? It leaves 10 days left in the year. Of course it does. Satan equals 10. He's focusing on the 10 in his tweet. So if you look here, Tom McDonald conspiracies. Tom McDonald conspiracies, eh? Gets you 773 in Jewish, as you can see here. Jewish is a really important cipher. Gematria is Jewish mysticism. So the 773 is enormous here. And 773 is the 137th prime. Tom McDonald, guys, was born on September the 21st, 1988. He was born on 137 date numerology pure. He was also born on 56 date numerology. That number has been everywhere this year. But the 137, super interesting, eh, Thomas? And what's interesting as well is Washington, D.C. gets you 137 and 56. Washington, D.C. This guy's a Jesuit, guys. And do you know what else gets you 137 and 56? Royal family. And this guy's connected to the royal family. 13756. Just know the royal family are nothing but Masons, guys. 137 is the 33rd prime, as you can see here. And MacDonald is at the peak of his fame at age 33. His girlfriend, who he mentioned in the post, is Nova Rockefeller. Yes, Rockefeller, guys, like the Rockefellers. It's so in your face at this point. She is also 33. Of course she is. And Masonry gets you 33. And the highest rank of Freemasonry is 33 degree. You called out the wrong guy, Thomas. He released his first album, guys, on 12/21. 12 plus 21 gets you 33. Of course it does. Everything by the numbers with these people. Tom McDonald gets you some interesting numbers, of course. 115 and 43. See how it's 333 in Jewish as well. But the 115 and 43, Masonic, gets you 115 and 43. As does Lucifer, the guy he worships, 115 and 43. The guy he worships, guys, why he's always pulling the devil horns, the Baphomet sign, the all-mocking tongue, which is connected to the devil. You're a joker, mate. You've sold your soul, and enjoy it while it lasts. But I have more. I have more. Here, by the way, trying to cover one eye. It's what a lot of these celebrities do. Just check out the images. You'll find pretty much all the top celebs will cover one eye at one point. All right, let's continue with this. His girlfriend released her second album on 115. Like Tom McDonald gets you 115. Look, January the 15th, 115. Tom McDonald, 115. Masonic, 115. Lucifer, 115. So Tom McDonald, he was born in British Columbia, as you can see here. Vancouver, British Columbia. British Columbia gets you 613 in Jewish. Big number. 613 is the 112th prime. Another huge number, guys. It's why we just had the Atlanta Braves win the World Series on November the 2nd, 11-2. Check my video on it. But the Jesuits operate in 112 countries. Look into the Jesuit order, guys. So they're the people running the show. This next bit of information should absolutely blow your mind, because MacDonald's connected to the Pope. MacDonald was born 2,701 weeks after Pope Francis was born. MacDonald born September the 21st, 1988. Pope Francis born December the 17th, 1936. 2,701 weeks, like 271. And MacDonald is dating Nova Leah Pialek. Okay? Her stage name's Nova Rockefeller, but her actual name is Nova Leah Pialek. Interesting, when you put in her full name, you get 271. This is a scripted romance. Look at this. 271. I'll give you another 271 if you want. We're told that MacDonald was a professional wrestler. Professional wrestler gets you 271 in the same cipher. I'll show you that again. The full name of his girlfriend gets you 271 reverse ordinal. Professional wrestler gets you 271 in the same cipher. 271, guys, an enormous number. 271 is the 58th prime. Freemasonry gets you 58, as you can see here. As does Pope Francis, guys. His name gets you 58. So, Nova Rockefeller, his girlfriend, released her first album, guys. When did she release it? 21/9. When was Tom McDonald born? 21/9. How convenient, hey? She released it the 21st of September 2011, called Insufficient Funds. Again, this is probably foreshadowing where the world's going to go when there's a giant economic crash next year. But guys, really, she releases her first studio album on Tom McDonald's birthday. And how old was Tom McDonald when she released this? 23. He's currently 33. This album was released when he was exactly 23 years old. And 23 years, guys, is 276 months. So he was born 9/21/1988. She released this album 9/21/2011. 23 years exact. 23 years is 276 months. 276, guys, is the 23rd triangular number. This is staggering. I am exposing this guy so much now, he's going to regret posting this on his Twitter. And he also posted it, as far as I'm aware, yes, on his Instagram as well. 23.3 thousand likes. Interesting. There he is again with the devil horns. Devil horns. But yeah, she releases the album on his 23rd birthday. And 23 years is exactly 276 months. 276, the 23rd try. And 276 months, guys, is 8,400 days. Like 84. That number is so huge with the Jesuits, the people that own this guy and his girlfriend. The Jesuit order, 84. The word Jesuit, 84. Pope Francis is currently 84 years old. He was born on 84, date numerology, pure. This guy here is a fraud. He's a deceiver, but he speaks truth. But so does David Icke. He speaks truth, people like him. There's loads of these controlled oppositions that speak truth. Russell Brand speaks a lot of truth. Also, he's controlled. Watch my video about him and his 33 connections. There's loads of them that will bring you close to the truth, but also deceive you at the same time. For the royal family connection, Prince Philip gets you 84. And I'm going to really discuss why that's important in a moment. So in the tweet, McDonald said a kid and his girlfriend broke their backs and sacrificed everything for 10 years to build an empire from nothing. Like I said, from the age of 23 to 33, that's a 10-year period. But when you type in broke their backs, you get 66 and 258. When you type in number of the beast, you get 66 and 258. But if we go back here to broke their backs. You'll see broke their backs is 147 and 96. The word Freemason gets you 147 and 96 because he's nothing but a Freemason, nothing but a fraud. And he did this tweet on 11/3, November the 3rd. 113, the number of deception. His whole career is about deceiving people. But yes, he speaks truth. Yes, his lyrics are good, even though he probably doesn't write them. He's just playing his role. Look in his eyes. The guy's soulless. The guy is soulless. I pity him. I don't care how many fans he has or how much money he supposedly has. He's possessed. Nova Rockefeller, As Far as the Stars, with Tom McDonald and Brandon Hart, was released on 4/9/2021. Can you see it here? Her third album, his girlfriend's third album, released on 4/9. How interesting. Because Prince Philip died on 4/9. Prince Philip died on 4/9. This girl, if it's a girl, who knows these days? This girl, Nova Rockefeller, born 22/7. 22/7, like 227. 227 is the 49th prime. She releases her third album on 4/9 and she was born 22/7. Just know 22 divided by 7 gets you 3.14, which is pi. The number the Jesuits and the Masons worship, the infinite number, pi. And again, just confirmation here that she released her third album on 4/9. Yes, the same day that Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. Tom McDonald's first album was named See You Tomorrow. I hope you see this video tomorrow, mate. See You Tomorrow, his first studio album. See You Tomorrow, guess what it gets? Go on, take a guess, guys. It gets you 227. The name of his first album, See You Tomorrow, 227. His girlfriend, born on 227. 227, the 49th prime. His girlfriend's third album released on 4/9. His connections with the royal family. Prince Philip died on 4/9. I've just truly exposed this fraud here. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. So yeah. Good job, mate. So yeah. Is that you reading the comments? I wonder if you've got that cheesy grin on your face after watching this video, Thomas. I wonder if you have that cheesy grin on your face after watching this video, Thomas McDonald. Again, let's take a look at some of these images. What an inspiration this guy is. Hey? What an inspiration he is. Look at him. He did a video about clones because clones are legit. It's so obvious now. I think Biden has about 500 clones. Well, his ears get bigger and smaller every time you see him. Oh, what are you talking about, clones? You can't clone a human. Yes, you can. If you can clone a sheep, you can clone a human. Probably been cloning for decades. So yeah, this guy is just a fraud. Look at him. Look at the state of him. I could probably check out all his tattoos and do a separate video about it. But yeah, you think these two just rose to fame through hard work and dedication and talent? Nah. Her stage name's Nova Rockefeller. Again, look into the Rockefellers. Eminem's another guy who's being cloned right now. It's undeniable. That's why a lot of these celebrities, a lot of them, don't age. They don't age, a lot of them. Oh, here he is. There he is. You know that they have to have them dress up in dresses. Most of these top stars have to go through that ritual of wearing a dress and the long hair. And we have here, what, 2 million views on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, this guy's legit. This guy's legit, for sure. Guys, you can find the legit people like myself who barely have an audience because YouTube won't allow it. Here we go again. But this guy, almost 3 million. Almost 3 million subscribers on his YouTube. He brought a song out about coronavirus, of course he did. Released in March 2020 when it got declared a pandemic. The all mocking tongue here. Look at these W's. If you look at it from this angle, see the M's from Masonic. Best rapper ever. Okay, mate. All of these frauds. Tupac. They all come from the gutter, don't they? Thug life gutter. This guy lived in a trailer park with his mum. This guy came from nothing. Bullshit. You'd have to be a clown to believe that, guys. You'd have to be a clown. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope Tom McDonald gets to watch this. I'd love to see if he leaves a comment. But like I said, guys, I don't deny his talent. I don't deny the talent of a lot of these celebrities. Some of them I do. A lot of them are mediocre, like Lil Nas X. But this guy does have talent. His music's good. He speaks a lot of truth. But he's a fraud. With his bullshit story that he has no record label behind him, that he's independent. What an absolute joke. Hope you enjoyed this, Thomas.